Welcome to Concept Craft. We are presenting step-by-step videos training to crack your certification exam, so you can gain the confidence to take on any accounting challenge. Now let's begin our today's lesson. Managing bank feed connections. Learning outcomes. In this lesson, we'll cover managing bank feed connections in QuickBooks Online. Topics: managing existing bank connections, restoring a bank connection, adding transactions from e-commerce apps, staying connected. Bank feeds in QuickBooks Online perform an essential role in how your clients manage their books. But how can your clients maintain and manage their bank feed connections? And what if something goes wrong with the connection? How can you and QuickBooks Online help? QuickBooks Online allows your clients to maintain and update their bank feed connections. Clients can carry out tasks such as disconnecting and reconnecting bank accounts, and changing how they appear in the banking center. To help you get the most from this lesson, we recommend that you work through the training on managing transactions in the bank feed first. Managing existing bank connections. Clients can edit and customize the way that connected accounts are displayed in the banking center. They can also disconnect an account from QuickBooks Online if they've changed banks or opened a new account, for example. Select each heading to discover how clients can change how their accounts appear in the banking center. Reordering the accounts. Customizing account names. Disconnecting an account. Reordering the accounts. Bank accounts appear at the top of the banking center in the order that the client connected them to QuickBooks Online. In the example, you can see that the client connected a checking account first, followed by a savings account, then a MasterCard, and so on. To change this order, go to the Business Overview tab in the Company dashboard and select the pencil icon where the client's connected bank accounts are listed. Then use the grip icons to drag accounts up or down to their new position. Customizing account names. Clients can also change how an account name appears in the banking center to differentiate between two checking accounts by using unique identifiers, for example. They can do this as follows. Select the pencil icon on the account tile. Select Edit Account Info. Edit the account name to add the unique information, such as the name of the banking company and/or part of the account number. Then select Save and Close. This updates the displayed account name, as you can see here. Disconnecting an account. Clients may need to disconnect a bank account from QuickBooks Online, perhaps to replace it with a new one. To do this, select the pencil icon on the account tile, then select Edit Account Info. Check the Disconnect this account on Save box. Select Save and Close. What should the client be aware of when disconnecting a bank account? If your client disconnects a bank account, QuickBooks Online will delete transactions that still need to be categorized in the For Review tab of the banking center. Depending on the bank, the client won't be able to re-download any transactions older than 90 days into QuickBooks Online. If the client has set up any bank rules to assign actions to transactions coming into the bank feed from this account, the rules will no longer work. The client will need to review their bank rules and update them, if required. Bank rules are explained in the lesson on creating and using bank rules in QuickBooks Online. Most importantly, QuickBooks Online doesn't display a warning when you disconnect an account, so make sure your clients know to be very careful about doing this. Restoring a bank connection. Once you've got the bank feed function up and running, QuickBooks Online will seamlessly bring bank transactions into the banking center. But what if something goes wrong with the connection? In this instance, you and your clients need to understand how to get things flowing once more. Select each heading to understand the steps to follow to recover a disconnected bank feed. Update the bank feed data. The first thing to do is refresh the bank feed data in the banking center. To do this, simply select Update. Start a manual upload. If you or your client spots that there seems to be a problem with the bank feed transferring data into QuickBooks Online, the first thing to do is attempt a manual upload to test the connection. To do this, open the drop-down next to Link Account and select Upload from File. Then follow the instructions for manually uploading transactions. The client needs to sign in to their online banking page to export the bank transactions in one of the correct file formats. Check the bank or credit card's website. If the manual upload fails, the next thing to do is see if the bank's IT systems are functioning by visiting the bank's website. If download seems slow or stuck, the issue may be at the bank's end. To check this, see if you can sign into the bank's online banking page. The safest way to do this is to use the URL that QuickBooks Online uses to connect. In the Banking Center, select Link Account. Search for your client's bank and select it. Copy the URL listed for your client's bank. Sign into the bank or credit card's website using the copied URL. If you can sign in, it's a good sign that there isn't a major issue at the bank's end. To continue troubleshooting, do this next. Check the online bank account for messages, notifications, or alerts. Look for any display issues as you navigate the website. These can block QuickBooks Online from downloading new transactions. Check the bank's website for any announcements about new security requirements. If everything looks good, go back to the Banking Center in QuickBooks Online and select Update. Update the bank info in QuickBooks Online. Did you or your client recently update anything on their bank's website, like the account number, username, or password? If so, you need to update that information in QuickBooks Online too, so the data matches. In the Banking Center, select the tile for the bank account. Then select the pencil icon. Select Edit Account Info. Update the info as needed. Fix specific bank errors. Bank errors often block QuickBooks Online from downloading new transactions. To help you resolve them, we've created support and guidance on how to fix specific download errors. You'll find these by going to the QuickBooks Support Center, or you can use the direct links below. Fix Bank Error 101. Fix Bank Errors 102 and 105. Fix Bank Error 103. Fix Bank Error 106. Fix Bank Error 108. Fix Bank Error 185. Fix Bank Error 192. Fix Bank Error 324. Fix Bank Error 377. Adding transactions from e-commerce apps. Clients can also connect to and import transactions from e-commerce apps such as Amazon Business, Square, and eBay. To connect these apps, select Connect Free App from the App Transactions tab of the Banking Center or connect them from the App Center or www.apps.com and follow the online steps. Once the connection is established, QuickBooks Online begins downloading transactions from the client's Amazon Business, Square, or eBay accounts. The imported details include transaction date, customer name, product description, quantity, purchase price, any fee breakdowns. Imported transactions from apps appear in the App Transactions tab of the Banking Center. Just as with any other transactions in the bank feed, clients need to review and categorize the transactions. Summing up. Learning outcomes. Well done. In this lesson, we covered managing bank feed connections in QuickBooks Online. Knowledge recap. Managing and maintaining your client's bank account connections to QuickBooks Online is essential to managing their accounts. You can now support clients with setting up and managing their bank feed connections. Next steps. In the next lesson, we'll look at how to create bank rules.